not be on. And this should also be on. Okay. Okay, so what happened was, I ended the stream, because the last stream, because I thought, well, there's not really much point in continuing with that, and I kind of sat here and melted for a little bit. And then I realised that there was a rogue system patch, and so me being me, what I've done is I've loaded it up, and I've got into the chair, I've done that bit, and somebody has just said, you know, what you need to do is you need to do the tutorial, you need to learn, you know, learn by doing the tutorial, etc, etc. Anyway, I decided to not take that advice and stream it instead. And in fact, I am just going to say to him, to the person involved, bear with me just while I just set something up. I think he yeah, I think he agrees with me totally in this situation. The best way to learn how to do something is to stream it in front of people. So I'm going to turn the power. I'm going to turn the power on. Yeah, he's telling me things like read the manual. Alright, no. Turn the power on, that will initialize and that will turn everything on. Excellent. That's great. Now, from what I remember, we turned the battery on, we battery to system bus 1, charge allow on there, and then we make sure we do that. Turn that on to system bus 2, and then charge allow on that one? Possibly. I think that looks good. And then I think we probably want to start warming up the fuel cells, but not actually do anything with them just yet. That looks all good. And we don't need to tie any of that systems to that because we've got that on. Right. Now I think we need to contact our base. How do we do that? Actually, displays, AD comms, navigation, displays. Yeah, we know about displays. Oh, but yeah, to see system info, cargo. No, creatures. Yay, we can pick up creatures and do things. Well, I assume we're docked. Well, we must have been docked because otherwise I wouldn't be getting power. Right, yeah. Okay, so what we want to do is... Oh, start the communications system. Where is that? Probably want that on the basis that's something to do with life support. And... that was something to do with communications. Oh no, that's the emergency beacon. We probably don't want to activate that one yet. So that should... Yep, here we go. We've just turned on our communications, so I can just check in. This is me just checking in. Oh yeah, I should also acknowledge that there's been a fault. That's fine. Stuff goes wrong and then I have to refresh stuff. It's probably, this will probably not be a particularly long stream. I suspect everything will go horribly wrong at some point. But okay, so we've checked it now. Request departure clearance, and this is the point where I think we'd start doing things. get all of that on. Core jettison, no. Vent selected, no. No, we don't want to do any of that. We just need to turn on our RCM. Okay. Then we enable this one. And this does something... to do with our... oh, pumps. Yeah, we do want our coolant systems. Wait, do we want laser coolant? No, we don't. We don't. But we do want to turn on the pump power and turn off the laser cooler. Right, yeah. And then we want to start that up. Space rapid control. Validate our reactant. We start our core heater, and then we just wait for that one to go. Meanwhile, let's also do that. Validate my propellant, and leave the rest of that alone, I believe. See, I'm remembering this stuff. So there's sort of this career mode now, so that you can save your progress. Yeah, so those that's getting low, and so we're ready for... oh, no, we're not ready to depart. It was gonna... oh, damn it. Wrong one. I was gonna do that. Okay. About to... that's the extinguisher. That's jettison core. We don't want to do those. We don't want to touch any of that. We're still in preheat for that. Right. Right, cleared to initiate. There we go. See? Oh, and that just turns it off. Okay, let's leave that on. And I think we can turn off the core heater at this point, and that should all be fine. So, tab, space traffic control. And we've already... yep, okay, cancel transmission. Right, okay, so now it's just a case of... that. Why did that just shut down? Okay, should be all good now. Yeah, so we're running off the batteries rather than the fuel cells, and we should be good to go, theoretically. We want to hold that one down for... Well, that didn't do anything. Maybe we need umbilicals. So we've now been disconnected from here. Nothing really in front of me. I don't know quite. The display would have displayed some useful things, but okay. So we need to go. Is it there? We need to go. We need to go somewhere anyway. There's one, there's two. So batteries are actually charging. Yep. Yep. Okay. My problem at the moment is getting the getting these to ignite. Are running. That's all fine. I don't really know why this is not enabling. It's all laser cooling. I don't need any of that. The lighting. Instrument lights. That might help in some way. Oh God, that's very much a recline. Wasn't quite expecting that. I mean, my big problem, well, I've got two big problems at the moment. First of all, I can't see out of the screen at the front, and okay, so two big problems. First of all, I can't see out of the screen at the front. There doesn't seem to be a lever to activate the displays, unless I'm missing something. Aha, something happened. Aha, yeah. So demast aft. Right, okay, that's the station that we're moving away from. We want... it's all pivoty. Let's have that one. I guess. I mean, really I want the forward one, but the forward one doesn't really seem to show very much. Which is probably the towing. RMS point of view. Surely that's what I want. The ship point of view. Right, okay, we've fixed that problem. Now, why isn't this igniting? I only... No, it's coming from tank 1. It's valve safety. That's depressurized, pressurized. That's all to do with coolant loop. Yeah, my concern is that this doesn't appear to be... That's the tank isolation valve. If I click that, is that going to... Oh, wait. I've just vented everything that was in there into an overboard vent. I've done something I shouldn't have done. I think. I suspect. I strongly suspect that I've messed that one up. I don't know what other buttons I was missing. Unless I'm missing something downstairs. Hold on. Let's... Right. This is the point where we... There's F? Yeah, it's F. Where's the anti-gravity button? Right, we need to open that door. And down. Come on. And squeeze down there. What button is it to go down? No, it's not that one. That one? No, it's something really weird. You kind of expect it to be something like crouch, but no, you just kind of have to wiggle yourself down. Kind of, it's very tricky. This, hold on, what's the controls for moving around? Shift S. Really? So Shift S. Shift W. Yeah, it is actually that. Okay. Right, now what I'm looking for is... That looks like a fuse panel. That. What's that? Oh, just storage for components. Okay, can I roll? Isolate and release. That's resets. That's the one I wanted. I like the idea that, you know, if everything goes horribly wrong, then you actually have to sort of come down into the bowels of your ship and attempt to fix the problem. So I've reset the valves. I mean, other things you can do, because hey ho, you can. Yep, there we go. I've just pulled out the computer controller, and now I'm moving it around. I think we all knew that this was going to go horribly wrong. Anyway, let's see if can we turn it around. Problem is the movement controls are not great. So Shift Q. I mean, I guess it's sort of with practice, but probably should have also made sure the lights were turned on as well. It's what's this one? Ooh, interior floods. Oh no, that turns the lights off. Right, so the lights are actually on, and this is just a cupboard. Okay. I should probably attempt to put the computer back in. Where does it go? It's all right. I've managed to detach the computer. Now the mouse isn't turning me as I wanted it to. I don't actually know where it goes. Hold on. Yeah, it needs to go into that hole there. Look, I think we all knew that this was it was inevitable that I'd have to come down here and then pull out the computer. Unfortunately, my instinct for moving up is space, but is space hooked into something else? I wonder. You know, because why? I mean, I would assume. Oh, because you've got tutorial advanced and previous on Q&E, which probably means that you can't have roll left and right on. It's a bit ridiculous. So yeah, anyway, there has been a new patch. A lot of it is sort of you know, stuff that's sort of more to come, I think. Sort of like it's quite a large sort of patch, but okay, my aim for this stream is to get the computer back into its hole. I probably shouldn't have pulled it out in the first place, to be fair, but it was so tempting. Why are you not going in? Hold on. Pull out the computer controller and then I won't go back in again. Yeah, it needs to go into that hole there, but for some reason it's not doing it. Maybe I don't know if it's the wrong way around, but I thought so. I don't really know which way is up in this game. Wait, no, it must be this way around because that's the way around that panel is. So logically, that would mean that this is the floor. God, this is worse than Hellion. Actually, well, Hellion does it in a really good way, the whole moving things around. Oh God. I might have to give up with this. Yes, I probably shouldn't have pulled that out in the first place. I don't even know how you get out of here, to be honest. It's not that hole. Oh, it's this one. Oh, everything's still on. I can't have broken it that badly. Oh, the computer core that I pulled out does actually control the MTS. Oops. And I would assume we've now essentially got a reactor here that's running without a computer core. I think I might have broken the ship again. Oh well. And this is the point where I think I end the video properly. I'm going to come back to this at a later date, certainly. But with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, except I need to do